Big up yourself. Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in and clicking on this video. So I really wanted to cover this story because when I watched the video, I was literally like, my jaw dropped, my heart was sinking, and I could not believe that in the UK 2021, in Great Britain, especially after this whole Grenfell Tower situation, people are still living in these type of conditions. It's absolutely disgusting, and awareness needs to be brought to this. And on top of that, it makes it even worse that it's black people or the minorities or foreigners who are in these type of conditions. Regardless of race anyways, nobody should be living in these conditions. Like, it's crazy. So I'm gonna be giving you guys more details on that. This video has been going viral. Unfortunately I can't show you guys the video, but if you type on the internet Croydon Council, you'll be able to see the video. Let me know your thoughts in a comment section. I need to take a breather because I cannot believe what I've just watched. Like, it's just crazy. If you wanted to support my channel furthermore, in the description is my PayPal and my Cash app. So ITV covered this story of the Croydon flats and the conditions, and they said the worst I've ever seen, the appalling and unlivable council housing conditions some have endured during lockdown. Not even the pictures you do justice to the dangerous squalor residents some of them young children have been forced to endure for months. Before you even see the black mold and the damp inside the flats, you can smell it in the corridors, one of the reporters stated. Before you see the water falling and the ceilings coming down the walls, you can hear it, the torturous continuous drip of dirty water into buckets. The damage is so bad it has been described by both the chief executive of the UK's biggest housing charity shelter and the former chair of the UK Health and Safety Executive as the worst housing conditions they have ever seen. Since 2019, residents of the Tower block have been complaining to their landlord, Croydon Council, of leaks in their flats. Leaks that have turned homes dangerous and uninhabitable. I mean, look at these pictures, guys. Like, this is just disgusting. Like, it's awful. And when I saw that baby bucket, or I don't know what you call it, I was just like, oh my gosh, one child, baby, innocent child is going to be in those type of conditions. Do you know the health conditions that can bring to people to live in those type of conditions? One of the ladies who lives on the ground floor with her two sons aged 5 and 7 started noticing damp and mold 18 months ago. She has shown evidence of contacting the council in October 2019 to inform them of the leak in the flat. She continued to explain throughout 2020, and despite visits from the repair team in that time, the mold and damp got worse, and then in December 2020 the leaks intensified. The floors of the flat are now soaking wet. Black mold has taken over the kitchen, rendering it unusable. To prevent electrocution, the fridge has been unplugged for more than 3 months now. She has no light in the bathroom. Her sofa has been destroyed along with many of her children's shoes and toys. The only room in the entire flat undamaged is a small bedroom the family of 3 cook, eat, play and sleep in. The lady shows a logbook of all the calls she made to the council since the start of December regarding the growing damage. Without any action being taken, she says she called Croydon Council at least 20 times. Guys, this breaks my heart. The mother of 2 says the way she's been treated makes me feel like I'm not even human. She was asked, how do you cope? She said, I'm not coping. There is only so much I can get angry and pulled my hair out. I just feel like I'm going to kill myself if I continue like that. And when I listened to her say that in the video, guys, seriously, I honestly felt like I was just gonna cry. I was just like, wow. She believes the state of the flat is making them all sick. You don't need a doctor to tell you that that kind of condition can make you feel sick. She has to put vapor rug on her youngest son's chest to help him breathe at night. On the next floor up, we find Leroy living in the same horrific conditions. The mold on his walls and ceiling is so thick and dominant It's as though there has been fire in the flat. The leaking is even worse than downstairs. Leroy has had to place 4 buckets in the living room to collect the water dripping from above. He tells the news reporter that they fill up every 6 hours before they have to empty them. Every night, he says, I go to bed at 12, I wake up at 6 a.m. just to empty the buckets. In the kitchens, the ceiling is covered in water. The carpets are soaked through. There is black mold everywhere. The ceiling in the living room looks like it's about to cave in. It's hard to imagine living for a day in these conditions, never mind more than 5 months. Again, the same situation with Leroy. He's contacted the council at least 10 times since September 2020. He says repairs teams have been in to see what we saw, but you can see in these videos there's no repairs that's been done. When he was asked why he thinks he's not listened to, he was reluctant to say. He did then say, and I quote, I got a feeling when I used to ring up before, I'd say my name is Leroy McNally, and I got a feeling that puts them on the off foot because straight away they're thinking Leroy, a black person, we don't want to deal with this person. I got a feeling it's something like that. Eventually he started saying my name is Mr. McNally, and he wouldn't say Leroy. Since doing that, he states that he got a better response. Guys, this story is so heartbreaking. I can't even cope. Like, for Croydon Council to do this, for these conditions to be in this current day and age, I can't even fathom that. That's absolutely disgusting. Something needs to be done to this, and I'm so glad that ITV are covering this, and I really do hope that they do something about that. And can you imagine, guys, that Croydon Council denied a request for an interview? In a statement, a spokesperson said, we are very concerned to learn that these issues at these properties and the photographs we have now seen show conditions that they are clearly not acceptable. We are sorry that these residents have not had the level of care for their homes that they rightly expect, and we will be looking into what has happened as a matter of urgency. I'm sorry, they said that we are concerned to learn that these issues. Wait, hold on. Rewind. Where's that part where they said? Yeah, they said that the photographs we have seen show conditions that are clearly not acceptable. So you're telling me that you only just seen them now, but yet they have been calling since last year, even the year before that. But it's only now that you want to come and say that, oh, we're sorry that it's not acceptable. Are you okay? What the lies? It's the lies for me. Like, I cannot believe that they can actually get away with this. And the thing about social housing is that it's not everybody that lives in social housing that they get their rent paid for. But regardless of whether the government pays for your rent or whatever, you do not deserve to be living in these type of conditions, especially when there's kids and children involved. Like, look how the houses look. Like, there's a massive problem within social housing. Like, and this is now becoming a recurring thing, and it's like they need to go under full investigation with this. Like, why have you not responded? Why have you allowed them to live in these conditions? Are they going to, because I'm pretty sure that they have gotten sick one way or another, are you going to compensate them for the way that the conditions that they have lived in, and the damage, the emotional effect, like the fact that the trauma that they have had to deal with? And what makes it even more sad is, like, they can't just pack up and leave and just find somewhere else. Like, it doesn't work like that for some people. Like, life is not as black and white for some people. For you to have allowed the house to get to that state, that tells me that you've literally just brushed every call that you've had. You've kind of just like brushed it under the carpet. You've neglected. That is negligence. That is pure negligence. This is appalling. This is absolutely disgusting. And I'm honestly, like, I'm just so shocked. I don't even know why I'm so shocked, but I just never expected for housing to like I've seen how some council flats have looked like. You know, we heard about how Grenfell Tower, what happened, and the neglect with them and all of that, and you think that they will really pay more attention to these type of things. But I'm really shocked by these conditions, guys. I don't even know what to say, but I definitely had to put this out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, there is so much more information on this, and I'll speak to you guys in my next video.